Well, by day, I am Jules. By night, I am Mum the drag queen. Mummy if you're nasty, Daddy if you're really nasty, and for tax purposes, MILF Warhurst. That kills in rooms of millennials and older. Pronouns are she, her, in and out of drag, and I've been doing drag for about 3 years. So the sort of spark of my interest in performing in drag, I've been in the audiences of drag shows for over a decade. When I was first coming out, I struggled a lot with my identity as a queer woman, and I was sort of in uni. I had a lot of beautiful friends who weren't queer, but I felt this sense that there was a community out there for me that I kind of just needed to find. I used to take myself, because I had been watching Drag Race for so long, when I was working through my own feelings of being queer and knowing that there was kind of a community out there, the fact that there were drag shows on weekly were a really beautiful, they were a great opportunity for me to have an excuse to go out and see drag and be amongst queer people. When I kind of got the courage up to go and take myself out to the drag shows, I sort of set myself a challenge where I would go into these drag spaces. At the time, it was Karen from Finance hosting Drag Race viewing parties at the GH. May that beautiful venue rest in peace. But I would take myself out, and if I could speak to one person that I didn't know, then that was a win for the night. Just one conversation, and then one became two, and two became everyone. And there are some people that I met in those days that I still know to this day. That's when I met Malibu Stacey, an amazing drag queen, Ruby Slippers as well, Karen from Finance as well, who went on to be on Drag Race Down Under. All those people that are still kind of part of this community and part of my world are people that I got the courage to kind of kick myself out of my own house and go and dip my toe in. When we're talking about women in drag, I mean, the original women who built the drag scene were trans women, and still are. The trans women who are part of our community now are some of the best drag queens you've ever seen. And yeah, I'm just really grateful for that community that couldn't exist without them too. What's really special about drag is that it's actually not just an art form. You create a new persona. It gives you space to maybe honor or explore parts of yourself that you can't outside of that. You know, my whole life I've been loud and wanting to be in the spotlight and wanting people to watch me twirl and be a little diva. I think as you grow up, especially being a very physically large size, I'm a very tall woman, I'm a very fat woman, you grow up and kind of get told that you need to be the smallest version of yourself, personality-wise and physically-wise. For me, drag is about the performance of a taboo, and the taboo that I can't serve man in a dress, but what I am serving is big, fat, loud woman on a stage owning that that's where I want to be. And I think people understand that inherently. They go, this is wild.